Hi, my name's Steven, and I'm a writer. Well, I guess I was a writer until I lost my job to a Grammarly user.
Steven is like a growing number of writers who have been displaced due to Grammarly.
I used to write novels, mainly extraterrestrial detective memoirs. But since Grammarly has made writing so easy, I'm no longer able to find a publisher for my books anymore. Before, people used to have to be skilled writers to get their books published. And to make matters worse, I recently just lost my newspaper column that I've been writing for 12 years. They just gave it to some 10-year-old kid who uses Grammarly. How insane is that? Sorry. It's just getting too saturated now that everybody knows the difference between your and you are and ever and every. There's no separation between good and bad writers anymore.
Established writers in North America have lost 42% of the market this past year, now that people can better distinguish between your and you are.
And now, since they figured out how to use words such as tremendous, there's no stopping them. And if you thought it stopped there, you'd be wrong. A lot of them now are starting to know the difference between there and there. It's escalating so quickly. These used to be the fundamental building blocks that allowed writers to have the edge. But now Grammarly has taken this information and shared it amongst all its users. Everything us writers have built is gone.
It's not just writers. Teachers, CEOs, and sales reps have all expressed concerns that they will be replaced by a Grammarly user.
It's just a huge slap in the face seeing them all smiling at you in their ads. It's quite sinister if you think about it.
An analysis of Grammarly ads found that the actors in them smile for nearly 80% of the total duration, making them have enough smiles to compete with most soft drink companies.
I think Grammarly need to update their slogan. I think it should say, Grammarly, we'll take your job. Sometimes I look back on the good old days before Grammarly, where you had to be a skilled writer if you wanted to publish a book or have a column in the newspaper. Those days were great. Grammarly just works too well. People can use the wrong form of effect, and Grammarly will catch it every single time. There's just no other software out there that can do the same thing.
To pay the bills, Steven has found a job selling NFTs door to door, but he thinks it will only be a matter of time before a Grammarly user takes this job too.
I've been speaking with local unions, and they are struggling to keep their workers employed. The future is looking pretty bleak. If you are someone with a job, then this affects you too. It may be a week, a month, or a year away, but there's a Grammarly user coming for your job.
If things don't change soon, an estimated 30 million jobs will be lost to Grammarly users.
Please like this video and share this message. It is important that it gets out to as many people as possible so we can stop our entire workforce from getting taken over by Grammarly users.